guys had completed Therivel's quest, and Adler was destined to get the Lost Stone and attune it for his friend Bird, though that has not happened yet. Last time we were here, you guys decided also to like wait a week to power up before you did the arena quest. And part of that you wanted to do, well, first of all, some of you guys are pretty close to potential upgrades. Adler, Luther, maybe Elise, Tarash. I'm not sure you'll be able to make it, sadly. Also, there's attunement slot. Shepard and Adler, you guys both have an attunement slot that you can fill up, and then there's of course the Lost Stone that Adler will be getting soon. We were thinking about attunement slots, and we started thinking about items, and I started looking for items that were expensive, since you guys have a lot of potential money that were not attuned. And so we are looking at very rare items. Keep in mind, a very rare item, you're probably not going to be able to buy a consumable one below 2,000 unless you have a really good lucky auction run. And with the non-consumable ones, it's near 5,000. Legendary, there's like one legendary item here that's even more. That may change depending on if it's less or more consumable, but point being, these are expensive. I just found a bunch of them, but you can find your items anywhere online. If anyone had any they wanted to add, they can. But that's something that you guys were thinking of doing with your free time, was going and getting a bunch of items and shit. So that's, go ahead.
I had two questions actually. Does you remember what those little rock things that float around you are that increase your stats?
Oh.
It's like a stone, right?
Increase that 5e. Item increase stats 5e.
Get down.
No, I don't know where they are, but if you
it
can
looks like it's
find
an ion, maybe an ion stone.
Ion stone.
It's IOUN stone.
Wow, they didn't even spell it like normal. It is a wondrous item that requires attunement.
There's like a bunch of them. They all do different stuff. And I guess there's different rarities as well. I think Sam had one in the last campaign that upped his like constitution or something.
So you'd be buying one of these. Right. They do require attunement, so keep that in mind.
What am I attuned to? I got one slot. Let's go.
Do you? Let's see. You got the cloak and the amulet. So yeah, looks like you got one slot. Did I write that down correctly before? I said Shepard and Adler had one free slot. You also have a free slot. Adler, Elise. Does Luther have a free slot? No. Shepard does, though.
Yes.
Well, how much money does everyone have?
I have almost 4,000.
Do we count the unsold stones?
I don't think so.
You got to sell those.
That's true. I got like 2,400.
Well, it seems like you probably got to sell some stones. So whenever you guys go and buy an item, you might be selling a stone or two at the same auction. Does anyone have an item that they want to buy first, or are you guys still in the searching phase?
You said you're gonna have some random items too, right?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm
Oh.
not. I'm searching for a bunch of D&D items. You guys can find them too, but I'm not gonna put any. Maybe I'll put some random items in the auction, but I don't know what they'll be, and they might not be useful.
I mean, to
Maybe.
be honest, most of the things I want to buy are spells anyway, so I'm not super interested in auction items.
You want to buy some spells?
I
see,
yeah, I
that
mean, I
makes
guess
sense.
if there's something at the auction that is like really interesting, specifically spellcasters, like sure. But in terms of like, do I have things I can spend the money on? I got things I can spend the money on.
Mm-hmm. So, at least you're gonna buy spells. How many rocks do you guys have?
Who got the rocks?
That was you or Chad.
Yeah. One of the bugs.
I think I asked this question last week. I think we just are collectively holding on to the rocks.
Well, that's great, but I did not write down how many rocks that we had.
Okay.
Oh, right.
21 glowstones, 10 to Elise, 11 to Luther, minus 7 glowstones.
So we had
Okay.
had 29. No, 20.
You had 21 and you sold 4, I think. Maybe. I see this note, but this is all I have. I'll put it in the
Okay,
general chat.
I wrote it. I wrote it down. I wrote it down in my notes. Holy crap! There's a party inventory. Wow. What? That's cool.
Where are the unclaimed items?
Just in the like in D&D Beyond, that can
Oh yeah.
have a shared inventory.
Yeah, you can. That is interesting.
Anyway, I wrote down that I have 10 glowstones, and I guess I'll also, as a note, write down that Luther has 11.
Like 7. I mean,
7?
I think he sold some of them.
Okay, that's fine. And they're worth quite a bit.
Yeah, we're 2 to 3.
And like, it's collectively in the bag of holding. Technically, I look at my inventory, the bag of holding has nothing in it, but we're just assuming that they're in there.
Yeah. I'm not micromanaging that. So let's just see. What the heck? Sorry, I'm looking for my pricing guide. There it is. So if you guys have 17 times 2 is 34. You were close. We'll round it up and say 36 because maybe you guys will sell one for a little bit more. So each player is gonna get like around 6K if you guys do sell all this shit at the auction. And so you guys can probably buy one very rare item that is not disposable or other things. Or at least you can buy a bunch of spells. What do the spells cost? Let me look that up. At least you can buy their half price. So you could buy some level 5 spell scrolls. These are all also at the auction. So they would be like 2,500 each for you probably. Can you even do level 5 spells? No, you could buy level 4 spell scrolls.
No, I can buy level 4 spells, yeah.
Shepard, do you know what you want?
Oh, sorry. Was it my turn?
No, it's no one's turn. I'm just waiting.
There was no
I'm just
I was
waiting
doing
for someone to say something, so I'm calling you out. You're chosen.
crap, dude. I was like, what's going on? I need to roll a couple d20s, right, for like training.
No, you gotta. Do you want any items? Are you? Because
No,
you
I already
guys are gonna have a
found.
lot of spending money.
I still
Um,
maintain that selling all these moonstones at once will maybe get some scrutiny. But if we
That's
want to,
true.
I'm
You
I
don't
think
have to.
we
You don't
should
have
keep
to.
them and just sell a couple.
I guess the question is there like an actual use to like having these stones or like having at least a few of them without turning it into gold?
I mean, are we interested in this immortality cult? Because otherwise, I'd say no. Unless there's other
Interesting.
people that maybe would want those stones for favors. It seemed like it was an underground society that people were like looking to get a lot of them. So it's like if there was a certain person in power who was aware and interested but wasn't getting their own stones, then you could use them as like, bartering for favors or for, underhanded
I
deals.
do have an attunement slot. The thing is, like,
Mhm.
in combat, I'm pretty comfortable with my build. I'm not really sure exactly if there's a specific item that I would want. I was thinking more
Well,
like I'll just find a random magic item that we play and get, and then I'm like, sweet, I kind of want that. You know what I mean? Jafia. I can look for something though. I can look for something.
yeah. Look
You
for
never know.
something because
There might be
you could
something.
definitely.
I
There are a
have
lot
a
of.
I have a weapon and I have an armor, so it's like maybe I need a cloak
Let
or
me look.
something.
Let me look for some
Oh
very rare attuned items in D&D
yeah, hold
Beyond.
Yeah, I'm still just mostly interested in that. Probably like oil. I don't know if it was called oil or potion of sharpness.
Oil of
Or
sharpness, yes.
oil of
We
sharpness, I
wanted
think.
yeah. So the potion of you wanted the oil of sharpness,
Yeah, oil. That's what it was.
and um, I know Chad was thinking of we talked about the animated shield, and we also talked about that helm potentially. I don't know if you've made any decisions there, Chad.
The helm?
There was a helm called Helm of Psychic Brilliance. That's an attuned item that you would swap out for your psychic resistance one, because this one also gives you resistance to psychic. Or the animated shield. These were two of the things that we discussed. I think last we were discussing your stuff.
I like the sound of both of them. Well, let's just see where the auctions take us.
Oh, it looks like they both require attunement. Well, it's up to you. The auctions here are like there are multiple small ones, and so you have to go to the ones that have these items. And so if you want this item, you can go to that auction. If not, then
Then my
you'll just
priority is the
ignore it.
animated shield.
The animated shield.
busted.
All right.
A cloak of displacement looks ridiculous. Is this item just broken? What? Here.
It depends on if it says legacy on the tag, it might have some busted statistics. If there's like
Well,
a
legacy is what
one-
we typically use because that's 2014
Yeah.
rules.
We are
I mean,
legacy. We are
it's-
legacy.
Still,
Legacy.
if there's two versions, it might be worth deciding which one seems a little bit more balanced. Because that oil of sharpness one, that like the legacy version, was a permanent upgrade. Like it just
No,
turned
it was
anyone into a
not.
+3. I'm pretty sure.
Let me double check that. I don't know if
Either that
that's
or it was like a day. It was a egregious amount of time, which I thought was.
and it's only an hour, the legacy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then what's the new one? What was Am I misremembering? Maybe I'm misremembering.
Cloak of displacement. When you wear this cloak, it projects an illusion that makes you appear, it's only rare, to be standing in place near your actual location, causing any creature at disadvantage an attack roll against you. If you take damage, the property ceases to function until the start of your next turn. The property is suppressed while your speed is 0. I mean, that's pretty good, and it's only rare, so it would not cost like 5,000 gold, unlike some of the other stuff that's very rare.
Dude, not
This
gonna
one
lie,
would
that sounds pretty cool.
This one might cost like 2 to 3. All right, that's a good item. Let me write that down. So, Shepherd will buy Cloak of Displacement. These are all preps. You haven't done it yet. Okay. Who am I missing? I'm missing Adler. Sam, did you have?
Greetings. I have a couple of ideas.
Ooh, less. What do you got?
Not for items specifically in D&D, but I'm gonna make my bird is gonna be. By the time we're fighting, I hope to have him, not attuned, but unlocked.
Hmm.
I want to go see if I can make some little bird armor for him.
Bird
I want to keep
armor.
him safe.
Bird
Oh
I want to
my
armor.
keep him safe.
god.
Bird up.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
And then I would also like to find, if possible, for bird armor's priority. That seems more doable than this next thing. I go down in combat a lot. I would like to find a mechanist to see if there's like he can help me make an injectable for my health potions but like multiple in a row, so I don't have to reload it. So it's like I want to reaction use a health potion if I die, or if like I get down to below one.
Oh, that is clever. Reaction system with potion. Um, so I think that the person who's most able to set this up is the person that Elise and Shepard encounter during their failed uh, mystery quest. Who
Okay.
is the guy who can make like machines that have batteries in them?
Okay.
The bird armor is let me move that one up. Battery guy. The bird armor. There's something called barding. Barding is armor designed to protect the animal. Any type of armor can be purchased as barding. The cost is 4 times the equivalent armor made for humanoids, and it weighs twice as much. So you can, uh,
Oh, that
you could
sounds
give.
bad. Like
So I
not
think
just
you're
like I
probably
would
gonna
pay
want.
anything for the bird, but I don't want to weigh him down.
You probably want light armor.
Yeah.
Let me look at your bird's. What's your bird's stats gonna
So
be?
he's gonna be a quasit pretty much, I think.
Oh, he's gonna be a quasit. Nice. Okay, we
Like
can
he's gonna
change.
be
That's
bird,
easy.
but that's like he's gonna remain bird, but that's like the stat
He's
block
gonna
for the.
remain bird.
For some reason, I thought we decided the imp stat block, but you can totally do quasit.
Oh,
That's also great.
let's see. If I said imp, that's probably what I meant.
Okay.
Yeah,
The imp
because I
has a
remember we did
dex
talk about
of
it.
17, and so birds armor is definitely going to help with that. That's a great idea. I never. Maybe. Uh, maybe I should tell other people who have pets they can buy pet armor. Because I'm gonna put this in general chat. That's a cool.
You just
So
Anna.
your studded leather armor is gonna cost 90 gold only, and
Okay.
it will increase your guy's AC from 13 to 15 when he's not transformed, and when he is transformed, it will
Okay.
be. I think when he's transformed, he won't have. He'll have lower AC.
Okay.
Honestly, is it 14 plus?
This is only if he uses shape
No,
changer, you're
14.
saying, right?
If he uses a shape changing, his AC is just 14.
Okay.
So let me. You can just go ahead and spend that 90 gold. That's so cheap. I had no idea.
90 gold.
Uh,
Okay.
Here, put
That's
this
awesome.
item on the list too, just in case we
Imp
run into it.
has 15 AC because of studded leather barding. Imp bird. It's not actually an imp. It just shows the imp stats.
Yeah.
So you buy this barding looks like it's got like a kind of like a helmet thing, and then the chest is protected by a little bit of metal. What do we got, Dom? Let's see. Winged boots. So both of these items are attuned. Are you gonna throw out one of your attuned items?
What attuned items? I only have 2, don't I?
But 2 plus 2 is 4, isn't it?
Gotti.
Hang on. I'm doing the math. Hang on.
Not buying
God
them.
damn it, he's right.
Anyway, I add the 2 together, that's the 4.
The fucking
So
way
this is a
Conrad
very-
just said that.
This is a very metropolitan area. This may be one of the richest areas in the world. because there's a lot of valuable resources in the continent that only have very limited access areas coming out of the continent. So these cities have like a bunch of shit. And so you're going to be able to find this if you like, maybe not immediately, but might take you like a day or two to find it. You'll be able to find it though.
Oh, I
As long as
see.
it's below very rare. Legendary items are maybes.
I
And
thought I
even
had.
very rare, I might adjust what they look like.
I thought we were at the auction. My bad. My bad.
Sorry, you're not at the auction. You like this city is unlike Dune, which has like one huge auction that's open monthly. This city has multiple small auctions that are open only to people with access. And part of the thing
Ah,
is like the faction who controls the auction sells access for power.
I see. I see.
So
Seems like store
you
deals.
guys have stroked their ego. They give you access. You just gotta look for shit.
Wait, so then how much am I buying these for? Like, what's the pricing here?
Well, it's
My
an
bad.
auction,
Well,
so it
the auction is gonna, yeah, the auction is gonna make it like tentative. But I would say if it's a very rare item that's non-consumable, it will be like at least 5,000. If it's consumable, maybe 2,000. If it's a rare item, then it might be like around 2 to 3K. If it's consumable, it might be like 1K ish. If it's uncommon, then it might be like around 1K. So your winged boots are probably going to be like 1K ish plus or minus based on how much interest is at the auction. Your cloak of displacement is going to be like 2 to 3K. Um, and I'm because you guys have all these stones, you are a little bit rich, so you can go up to very rare items if those catch your interest as well.
I see. So are we adding 6K gold right now to our inventories?
We haven't
You guys
sold
have
anything else.
to sell those at auction, and also as Tarash mentioned, you did steal them, so you may not sell all of them depending on how much you need and how much of a splash you want to make in the market.
All right.
Um,
But
Then how about
also, I'll help you. I'll throw to your cause if I have enough after my machine is made. Hopefully,
I should
gotcha.
probably have a grand, 2 grand of extra to toss around if I need for
I
somebody.
would say I guess well, here's the thing. I can keep an eye out for both items, and then if like one or the other shows up first, I'll just like buy it, and then that'll be my item. Because I'm a little indecisive, right?
you're indecisive. All right,
Both of these would be good. I kind of lean towards the flying shoes, but cloak of
roll
displacement.
me a what is it? Roll me a I guess it's you're just like to remind your access is like a gold card, and the gold card has like kind of like a banner ad kind of style deal where it's like the bottom of the card is just text scrolling, and that's how you find out what the items are. It's like auction, this location, this item. Wait, where was it? And it's gone. And you
Oh,
just
it's
gotta
like the
stare at this
ESPN
thing.
ticker where you're just like, come
Yeah,
on, get back to it, get
exactly.
back to it.
You just gotta stare at this thing and like hope. And so roll me like a perception check, and we'll see which one you find.
Oh hell yeah, I'm very perceptive.
I love that.
Actually not super perceptive. +5. We're reasonably
Pretty perceptive.
perceptive.
That's pretty
I
perceptive.
we
I'd say.
we see things. I guess we see 13 things. I don't know. It's a decent roll.
13 things. It looks like the winged boots are on auction today. The cloak of displacement isn't on auction for a couple days.
All right, well, let's go get those boots, boys. I'll finally be able to fly without having to get carried by someone who can fly. We'll be golden. We'll be golden.
Gonna be golden.
Yes.
Alrighty. Adler, your item that you want isn't an auction, so you can go there right now. Um, Assuming that you do that, and correct me if you don't want to do that. You walk into this guy's shop. You were told where it was. Some of your party members. There are a bunch of weird machines powered by these batteries that seem to harness lightning.
I'm in the
Um,
right place.
yes, and he comes out. He's wearing like some sort of mechanoid armor with like weird goggles. And he's like, "Hey,
Hey,
how can I help you? You looking for anything?"
yeah, I Adler on his way over wants to have tried to draw
Mhm.
like a little schematic for what he's looking at. So he's not very smart. So I want to make an intelligence check, but also I want to see if he can draw well at least, maybe get his idea across.
Yeah, go for it.
So first, I want to see intelligence if that's cool. This is just a flat roll. Oh, it's 20. Perfect.
You have a vision, and despite, you're not the most amazing artist, nor are you the most schematically gifted, but the vision sort of takes over you, and you channel this vision. And when you're done, you see something that you honestly didn't think you could create. You spent a lot of time, like we were walking like hands on this paper, drawing it. Uh,
Mhm.
you put a lot of time into it, and you are quite surprised at how good it looks. You show it to this guy, and he's like, "Where'd you get this? Do I have a competitor in this city?"
I've gone down in combat a lot, and this came to me in a dream, and I need someone to make it.
Hmm. I see what you're thinking here. So it detects when you lose consciousness, and then it jams a health potion in you.
Yeah.
Hmm. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. I think we can design this. Um. I will tell you what. Normally, I'd price this around 1,500. Of course, it would also cost some batteries. It'll cost at the minimum one battery every hour of combat to just detect if you're alive,
Okay.
and then one battery to like stick you with the potion. So if you go down, you're probably needing to use a battery. Um, so that's adding up. But this invention here is I honestly think I could use it. I don't know if this is proprietary for you, but if you sell this to me, I'll give you the thing for 500 gold, and I'll give you first two batteries free.
Mm, how about, are you looking to make this mask for yourself? Like, you're going to profit off this, or do you want one personally? Or you want the rights to sell it?
Both, all of the above. I mean, I don't care if someone else is selling it, but I've never seen anything like this on the market, so um, I figured.
If you wanna do all of it, I could. Well, if you're willing to go lower than 500, that'd be sick because no one else knows about this but you right now, and I'm sure a lot
If
of
this
people
is
are gonna want to use it.
proprietary,
I don't
throw
even
me
care
a
about it. Like, I'll like you can have it all.
throw me a persuasion with advantage.
Okay, that's +4. Oh, 500's fine.
I appreciate you thinking of me. So each of these batteries cost 50 gold. I will say, like every time you get stuck, and every time you get stuck, it'll use an entire battery, and
That sounds
also an
good.
hour of combat. So just make sure you have a couple
Okay,
batteries on hand.
so I
Um,
want
go ahead.
500 for the machine and labor. I want 200 for 2 hours, or 100 for 2 hours of combat at least, and then so that's 600 already. Let's do 10 batteries.
All right, and I'm throwing in two free, so you get 12 batteries.
Oh, sick.
Uh,
I just found 12.
so that's 1,100 gold.
Yep. I get 12 batteries, and then I'll come back. How long do you think?
This honestly isn't too complicated. It's just an ingenious idea. I could probably have this ready. Hmm. You know what? I got a couple orders, but I'll prioritize this. I can have it ready tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Of course. Pleasure doing business with you.
Shake hands. I'm gonna put in my inventory just like my. I don't have one like I'll put in my character one, but I'm calling it the PAD Potion Administration Device.
Yes. Let me change what it's called in the. I like that. PAD.
All right, that's gonna be huge for me in combat, guys. I look over at my team who's not there. All right, I came here alone.
Okay. Uh, where did I have the items? Oh, the items are in the items chat. Adler items, PAD, 50 gold per hour of combat, 50 gold per potion use, and of course you have to pay for the potions, but that's obvious. Um, who else are we looking at? At least you're gonna buy spells. Did you have an idea what spells you want?
Yes, I would like to buy Blur, which is a level 2 spell. I'd like to buy a spell called Mordenkainen's Faithful Hound, which is a level 4 spell.
All right. If I recall, you guys did a quest for the mages and got half off potions. And so if you're buying a second level spell and a fourth level spell, then that is only 1,125 gold.
Okay. Good by me.
All right.
1,125
Then
gold. Gotcha. Alrighty.
then Chad, unless you had more at least. Chad, you're
Nope.
looking for the animated shield. Do you want to roll me a perception check to see if you can find it on your guys' like gold card?
Yeah. What check was it?
Just perception.
Okay. I be perceiving these nuts. 19.
All right. You also find it today. It's coincidentally at the same auction that Shepard has his winged boots at.
Hey,
Quite
Shepard, my
convenient.
guy.
Hello. What do I see? Some shoes.
Josh, you wanted the oil of sharpness? Why don't you give me a similar perception check to see if you can find where that might be sold?
1 second. Oh, yay. Here we go. Perception. I close my eyes.
You can't find it. You might need some help.
I'll just use a luck point on that if that.
Yeah, you might. Might need to.
Alright, 21.
That's much better. The reason you couldn't find it is because it was at the same auction that Shepard and Chad are going to, and so you missed it, and so you had to wait the entire ticker to go around. So you wait like 20 minutes, and it finally comes up.
Fine.
It's today. It's later today.
Okay.
If no one else is interested in any auction items, we can skip forward to that auction. Of course, you guys, this auction is like maybe 3 p.m. and right now it's like 7 a.m. So if you guys had something you wanted to do during the day, you're welcome to do that.
I think I'm good to just go.
Seems like you're headed to the auction then.
Yeah.
To the auction you go. All right. You
We
guys
all go as a
walk
group,
in.
right?
Yeah, unless you don't want to.
Okay, cool.
So you guys go as a group. You guys are. Let me move you to the city map, where you guys go to the Gilded Bazaar. This auction seems to be one of the many auction rooms in the bazaar on the ground floor. Um, it seems like a quiet room without windows, with maybe like 40 chairs surrounding a slightly raised podium where a beautiful woman greets everyone and says, "It looks like all our guests are going to be here. It looks like we also have some special guests." She looks at you guys and gives you a wink. Um, I'm hoping that we have a splendid auction today. Why don't we start with some of our more basic items, and then we'll work our way up to our more advanced items. We'll start with a classic item, the bracers of defense, forged here in the city. They give anywhere +2 to their AC, as long as you are not wearing a shield or armor. Unfortunately, this does require attunement. We'll start the bidding at 1,400 gold. This is an item not you guys didn't want. If you're not interested, that's totally fine. I think it would mostly only be useful for wizards and monks.
1,400.
Barbarians. If I don't have a shield on, but yeah.
Barbarians.
He's betting.
Who doesn't have a Because at least you have an attunement slot open, right?
I do. I'll bet. I'll bet on it for 1400.
All right. At least bets 1400. It goes up to 1450, but it seems like there's not that much interest.
1500.
Well, it seems like the person bidding against you doesn't want it for that price, and so you get it for 1500.
Just Tarash, can I borrow 57 gold?
Yeah, fine. You're really stretching me thin. No, I'm getting yeah, 57.
Conrad,
Hmm?
Yeah,
I'm
57.
gonna send you an item that I just found. Obviously, it doesn't have to be at this auction, but maybe if
Yeah.
we have another time.
Oh, I'm sure you'll have enough time. I mean, that's what you guys are doing in the next couple days. Rod of absorption. Love it. Okay. I gotta write down what is it that you bought this, and then we'll move on to the next item. Racers of Defense. No, it's way too big. Font size. Why dare you? Okay. The next item on our list is, let me look it up, a Dagger of Venom. The Dagger of Venom does a d4 of poison damage once per day. It is +1 to attack, a rare dagger, and it's coated in thick venom. You can use an action to take the venom on the hilt and coat the entire blade, and that poison remains for 1 entire minute, or until, of course, you attack with the creature and inject the poison straight into their body. Those who get the poison in them have to make a con save or take damage and be poisoned. Of course, this is a once-a-time use. When you poison someone, the daggers, it's done. It's quite useful for assassins who are getting started. I will start the bidding at 1,200 gold.
1200.
Whoa.
That sounds good. I wasn't when I came here to necessarily see it, but I am interested. I'll put my hand up for 1200 if no one else has at this point.
No one else has, but as you put it up, other people put their hands up. You bid 1,200. The person looking at you sees you did that and bids 1,450.
1450, huh? 1500.
This guy is in a cloak and he raises his cloak so he can look at you in the eye and he's like 1,700.
He raises the cloak, gazes. I go, whoa there. I'll go 1760 or 1750 if it's $50 if it's golden.
He starts checking his wallet and he's like 1,800.
I'm good. You can have it.
Yes. He takes the dagger and then he leaves. He's broke.
He is broke.
He's broke.
All right.
Happy.
I hope he gets the guy he wants.
Me too, man.
I turned to Tarash and whispered, "Do you want me to mug him outside?"
No. He's gonna do great things. He's gonna. We'll root for him rather than immediately chop off his legs. You know.
Okay. I'm just letting you know. You loan me 57 gold. I'm willing to do this for you. That's how much.
A blood debt needs to be paid. Well, I appreciate the sentiment, but we're okay for now. Thank you.
The next item is the Mace of Smiting. Quite useful for attacking things that are machine built, though I wouldn't take it around our construct friends. Now, it's a +1 mace, but when you're attacking constructs, it becomes a +3 mace. Also, when you roll a nat 20, the target takes extra bludgeoning damage, 7 or 14 if they're constructs, and it can also auto-destroy constructs. If you're fighting robots or golems, this is quite a powerful weapon. We'll start the bidding at 1,300.
This is crazy.
Wait up. Where can we find our the lineup of our opponents?
the lineup of your
fight.
opponents. Let me pull. I can pull it up for you guys.
I
Are
already
you
know
wondering if any of them
constructs is
are
my question.
constructs? That is a good
Yeah.
That's
question.
genius. Like, do we buy the counter pick item if we know what they are? Insane.
You guys totally could buy some counter pick items. Where the fuck is the? Okay, here it is.
Xanathon, he's on point tonight.
So it looks like they're all human.
Okay,
Oh.
human. But this is still a great item if you hate clankers.
Yeah,
You hate
You
clankers.
hate clankers.
Which you guys stole your shit. You guys stole all your cool item or your cool stones from clankers. So or clanker
Oh,
wannabes at the
dude.
very least.
Yeah.
Dude, the clankers probably
Not
hate
true
us.
clankers.
Flanker apologists. Yeah.
Roger, dude. Get how much is this item?
This is crazy.
It started bid as 1300.
Oh, 1300. Oh, I mean, I need to save my money for the shoes, but I feel like this is a
I can't
great
even use a
item.
mace, guys. My hands don't know what a mace how to do it.
A mace
Yeah,
is
this is a
technically,
cool item. I don't know if any of you guys can use it.
A mace is not even a martial weapon. It's a simple weapon.
Okay, then I can use a mace. Never mind. I was making a joke. My hand can do it.
Dude, this is great. I can't buy it though. I already have
Yeah,
it.
I have an item in my head, and I know I gotta get some other things too before that.
Unfortunately,
So
we might have to pass, but this is a really cool item. I hope it shows up in the future.
Would you bet that the random items I just got from fucking ChatGPT? Usually it gives really bad random items. Usually they're all very basic, but these have been interesting.
This was a banger, dude. The robot making the anti-robot hammer, like
That's very fun.
wow.
The next
crazy.
item,
Pandering.
this item keeps going up, and then it sold for like 2,500. It seems like someone really
Wow.
wanted it.
I clap for them.
That's
Yeah,
a
it
good
was this
one.
big guy. He's like, I hate clankers.
Whoa, maybe not. Maybe I don't clap. Maybe I take my
Clap
claps
less
back.
enthusiastically.
Yeah,
Whoa! With the
That
polite,
guy has hate
shit for
in
the
his
polite
heart.
golf clap. So you don't hear it.
Fuck the builder.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm with you there, buddy.
That was a great.
I
Uh,
yelled,
Good item.
say more slurs.
Well, at least chill.
Tad comes down the stairs. What's going on? Are we getting racist? What's happening?
Whoa.
What's going on? Are we getting racist?
Nah, there's this hammer,
Adler just looks at you, mouth agape.
the mace of destruction.
I heard one of y'all yell clankers real loud. What's going on here?
They're robots.
That mace that just sold is especially for killing constructs.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, someone who made that had racism in their heart, and the person who bought it did as well.
It's truly a trail of racism. The next item is one of the items that you guys have been seeking out. Let's have an item that may seem a little bit underwhelming based on its rarity, but when you're flying in the sky, you'll see that this is totally worth a purchase. We'll start the bidding at 1,000 gold.
This is
This
for the
one's
wing,
you, Shepard.
right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
these are for the.
I put my hand up. 1K. Boom. First bid.
First
Someone
only bid.
bids 1050,
10.
but otherwise
Oh
it seems
God.
not
Oh
interested.
boy. All right. Well, 1100. Boom. We'll keep going.
Looks like you get it for 1100.
Golf clap.
Run down to the stage and put him on immediately.
Oh
Just start
my God.
Just start doing backflips with the shoes, going
Sir,
crazy.
you can't do that.
Wait, don't you have to attune to those?
Sir.
Sorry. I need another mead. I need another mead first before I fly around.
Give this man some keys.
Hell yeah. I'm so happy.
Write this down.
The winged boots, dude. This is great.
The winged dragon.
Yeah, moderately priced too. That's awesome.
I
Yeah,
feel
they
like I
are.
got a steal for this item. I love this. Add
Those are your
to.
new favorite thing. They're pretty badass, Shepard.
Thank you. Now I can keep up with all the other flying friends. Yes. I was looking for
The next item
Great.
is another item that you guys were looking for today. It is the animated shield. The presenter comes forward and is like, this here is our star of the auction. The animated shield, an item that you can hold and activate that will hover in your around you, allowing you to
Oh,
wield two-handed items or whatever you'd like with your shield. It only takes a bonus action to activate and cause it to animate, and it can animate for an entire minute. Uh, After it disanimates, you merely need to animate it again. Very convenient.
oh
You
my
only
god,
need
that's pretty awesome.
one space to hold your shield, or one turn to hold your shield.
Hmm.
We'll start the bidding of this incredibly rare item at 4,500 gold.
Oh, all right, guys, I need some help.
Who wants this?
Yeah, I need this.
Okay. Okay.
4,500.
I'll throw. How much do you have right now?
I got 3.3.
While you guys were
3.3.
discussing how to contribute, the price has gone up to 5,500.
Oh,
How can I trade stones for it?
We have
Yeah,
to sell the stones.
you
Oh.
can, or no, you cannot trade the stones, but you can put the stones up at auction and then use the money from that to purchase the item.
We can do that next time. We can recoup our money if we need to. I can still help out. So we're at.
Me too. Me
You
too.
have 3.3. It's at 5.5. I have 2.2. I could do that. I could, or I guess 2.4. We'll do
5.7.
600.
Trying to keep like 2K of my
5,600.
own, but I have like 15 to 1,600. I could lean towards anyone if they need it.
So
I literally have
Conrad,
no
we
money.
did 5.6. Or
Seems
no,
like there are a bunch
5.7.
of
You're right. 5.7. You're
competitors.
right.
It seems like this is what most people here are for, and it's at 6K now.
You
I
have
mean, I think
3.3.
Sorry, I said 3.3 because that's how the game I'm playing refers to combo damage. Sorry, so uh,
No problem.
yeah,
I only
I
have
need help here.
2.5.
I have 3,700, but I was still hoping to save some for the oil.
See,
Wait up, wait up, wait up.
to peel behind the curtain a little bit, I do roll depending on what you bet to see like what the interest level is, and a high number means they're really interested. And I just got 2 nat 20s in a row,
Fuck
Oh my
me.
god.
Oh,
so the price is now 7K.
Oh,
I agree.
I don't
This
even know.
item's cracked.
all right.
Worth
I think
the price.
we gotta let this one go, guys. Like, I don't want to.
I mean,
Yeah,
if
You
we're
Take all
can
your
checking
look
fucking
for
money.
another one. It may
yeah,
take a couple days
That's
or a
fine.
week, but
That's okay.
there might be another one on
Okay.
sale.
That's
we
fair.
should try it. We should keep our nose to the ground for it
Yeah,
because
that's
that
okay.
is awesome, and it would make Chad do a lot better in combat, probably. At least like last
too
longer.
rich for us, and we're not eating it this day. Then yeah, we could try to look for it again. But fingers
Yeah.
crossed.
We'll keep our nose to the ground for it. That's a good item.
Something cool.
Sorry,
will
Let's see
come
how
up.
expensive it gets.
Yeah, how far does it go? Does it go to 10K? Please, please.
All right, it gets down to like two people, and they are bidding like back and forth.
They both got private equity in the item.
8,500, 9,000.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
All right, it seems to be sold for like 90-50.
90.
Okay.
That's
Insane. The auction house is loving it.
Yeah, keep in mind this item is normally like a 5K purchase. Like, I mean,
Okay,
auction.
good.
It's an
We
auction
might be
item.
able to
there
get
was
it.
just some
Might be able to
BlackRock
get it.
money in that auction there.
I got a third nat 20, by the way. So yeah,
What?
Oh my god, it just keeps
I
going.
rolled like 5 times, and I got 3 nat 20s and like 2 18s.
It's like the dudes
Anyway.
bidding shouldn't even be in this auction. They should be in like a higher tier. We're in the gold star lounge. These dudes in platinum, like
You know, when
fighting
there hitting
for
3 nat 20s,
so much
that's crazy.
gold.
Wow, what an impressive bid, Ing War. You two should be impressed, even though only one of you was able to win this item. I think we all enjoyed that. Let's try to close this auction up with some of the items that more people can participate in and spread the joy. The next item is called Staff of the Woodlands. It is a staff that can only be attuned by druids. A quarterstaff that does 2 damage. Luther's not here.
It's hard to tell if you would want it.
The staff has the following properties. It is a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls, and +2 bonus to spell attack rolls. It has 10
Oh.
charges, and it regains a d6 +4 charge at dawn. If you expend all the charges and then roll a nat 1, then it becomes a non-magical quarterstaff. You can expend one action and some charges to use specific spells. One of those spells is Awaken, which you can use to make a beast of below 3 intelligence be like sentient. One of them is Wall of Thorns. It also has a tree form. Oh my god, this is a
This sounds
rare
good.
item. I'm gonna put this in the general chat. It is up to you guys whether you buy it for Luthair. It is an attuned item, and Luthair
He's all tuned
does
up,
have
I
an
think.
attunement slot, or no, does not
Oh,
have an attunement slot.
What's he
Luthair
attuning? What's he attuning with?
Luthair currently has his Staff of Verdant Genesis, so Luthair currently
oh,
doesn't have an open attunement slot. He might be
Oh.
able to do something with this, but it's a crapshoot.
oh. That's like
Can
when
he
you
just
find
buy?
an item for your character in a game, and you're like, oh, that's just as good as what I have.
His current staff is
But it's his guy.
his
Yeah,
guy.
Yeah.
I
It's
would
his
say like the
boy.
best you could do is if you buy this and then you investigate some way to like merge the staffs. He does have a
Oh,
free law stone, and so he does have like a good amount of shit to do with that. Um, but
this sounds
you
like a
can
great
also
item.
use an action to cast Pass Without Trace without using any charges. How is this a rare item? This is so good.
Okay, what's the bidding start at?
1,500.
This is crazy, dude. What
All
a
right,
crazy item.
we'll throw our hat in the ring. I'll throw my hat in the ring for Luther.
All right.
Pass Without Trace just for free is insane, dude. What?
Doesn't seem like there are any druids here. I got a nat 1. It's sold for 1,500 if you want it.
Oh yes,
I think we
take
should buy it
it.
for him, and we can put
Yep.
what's his name in the staff. We'll
Dude,
figure out a way to
1500.
transfer
Yeah,
it
we'll
in.
figure out a way, but I'll front the 1,500.
Yeah, holy shit, this is great. Yeah. What a fun.
Yeah, let me just.
What's the staff called?
It's called the Staff of the Woodlands.
Staff of the Goofy Goober.
I put it in the general chat so you guys can look at it.
Right.
It literally
got
lets you
it.
pass without trace, without using any charges, and basically with an action at will. It also
I
can
mean,
transform into a
it's just so good
tree,
because the downside is you could turn it. You literally like kill it forever.
but that's only if you spend all the
You
charges.
you don't. You can stop using the charges. Charge
Mhm.
on the day, and then have your charges. Do that 2 days in a row. You're full up.
As long as you just don't use the last one. And even then it's a
Yeah.
5% chance for it to actually break, you know?
Now,
This
I
is-
think this would be pretty good for Luthair, and I definitely will talk with Tim about like how he can use a Law Stone to combine this with his other staff and like get a super duper staff. Okay, awesome.
That'd just be a direct buff to Verdun, which would be awesome. Maybe he'd get smarter. Maybe he'd age.
Our next item is a classic item desired by any wizard, spellcaster of any sort. It is a ring of spell storing. It does require attunement, but it allows you to cast spells into the item and then
Oh,
cast spells out of them. It can store 5 levels of spell at a time, and any creature can cast spells through it as long as it is attuned to the person who's putting spells in it, looks like. This is similar to the item that Elise is making with her necklace. So I don't know if you want it, but up to you guys.
it's like a tree version of the item I sent you, Conrad.
Oh, I didn't look at this item. Rod of Absorption. Thank you for reminding me of this item. Did you want that at all, anyone?
I'm good.
Sounds-
My necklace literally does the same thing, but more.
Yeah, that's so.
I have my
Um,
fireball orb. I'm content.
Hmm.
I don't know
Your
what else better
fireball
than
orb.
me.
Yeah, what can be better than that?
Honestly, though.
All right. Well, this item starts at 1,400 and it's sold for 1,450.
Nice.
Our next item here is another one of our. Actually, let me reorder the items. Our next item here is another one of our most impressive items that we have for this auction. It is a consumable, and so we'll sell 3 of them actually. Each of them will be sold one after the other. They are doses of the highly valued oil of sharpness.
I'd lean forward. Can I
Oh.
see it?
Now, the oil of sharpness, as I mentioned, is a consumable, and so you might be like, "Why would I need this?" But do keep in mind that it lasts an hour, and so if you are ever in need of extreme combat buff, this could be what you need. Of course, it takes a minute to apply, but it adds a +3 to your attack and damage rolls on any slashing or piercing weapon or ammunition. Um, actually, does this say, yeah, piercing weapon? I was right. We'll start the bidding at, what did I say? 2,000 gold for the first one.
I'll put my hand up, not too quickly, not to show that I'm that interested, but I'll start the bidding if no one's done it.
Um, you get it for 2,000, the first one.
Hmm.
Huge clap, huge clap.
The auctioneer looks a little bit surprised and it says, "We'll start the next one at 1,900 then. Maybe this 2,000 is a little bit too high. If you want more than one, you can."
Well, now
Yeah.
I feel silly. No, I'm like, I shouldn't have put my hand up.
Wait. Hold
No,
your
it's
hand,
the
Josh.
No, I mean, yeah, I have my one, so I won't like jump out to see if there's another. If there's a third one, I'll see if anyone else is like,
Yeah, there are
comparing.
3. This one, it goes up to 2,000 and then goes up to 2,050 and then is sold. So it seems like people are maybe willing to
That's
spend a little
around
bit
the
over
price.
Okay,
2,000.
I thought the price was gonna go down.
That'd be fun. No, yeah. I
Okay,
don't want to tip the hat.
all right, you got it this
1,900
time.
again. This one goes to 1,950, and it seems like that person is about to buy it if you don't interfere.
I'm gonna let him have it. I have my one. I
Oh,
have my
okay.
ideas, so I don't need to.
Nice.
I'm sure.
Okay.
I just want it for that ace in the hole kind of deal.
I like it. All right, we are coming to the end of our auction here. We have one last item. Many of you came for what our friend here to the side, she points at a paladin-looking guy, desired, the animated shield. But I assume that maybe a good half of you here are interested in this item, the Rod of Absorption, a quite
What?
rare item. When you
Ah,
hold this
fuck.
rod, you can take a reaction to absorb a spell that targets you, as long as it's not creating an area of effect. Don't try to absorb any fireballs. The absorb spell, it's canceled. Uh, and all of the spell's energy is stored in the rod. This is equivalent to the spell's level of cast. And so if a first level spell is cast into the rod, it has a first level spell stored energy. Any resources, meanwhile, used by the caster are wasted. Should you be canceling a 9th level spell slot, they're out of luck. You can absorb up to 50 levels of energy before the rod is unfortunately maxed out. And if you're at 49 and you go a little bit above it, unfortunately, the rod doesn't work.
Oh boy.
When you're a spellcaster and you're holding the rod, you can convert energy in the rod into spell slots to cast spells you prepared or know. You can create spell slots only of the level equal to or below spell slots you have, up to a maximum of level 5. You use the stored levels in place of your slots, but otherwise cast the spell as normal. For example, you can use 3 stored levels to cast a 3rd level spell slot.
Perfect.
This
Guys, I
rod,
don't need help on this one.
we of course emptied all the spells from it so that you could buy it fresh. Quite an important item. We'll start the bidding at 4,500 gold.
Ugh,
Ooh.
I have
I only have
1760.
1,000.
I have 1760. I can chip in.
I have a rock.
No, we have rocks.
I have $800. Where I'm out of money.
I don't think we can afford it today, but I'll have to look
What,
for it
what's
again.
Luther? What's Luther got?
Luther has 5,994 gold.
I think
Whoa.
Luther's anteing up his pot today.
I think so. I think so. So
I'll chip in
Luther,
whatever I can.
fund.
We'll do the minimum right now with Luther.
What is
Well,
it?
not fully. I still got 1,000. Are you putting in your 17, Jeff, or not?
I'll empty my pockets, so there's like 2760 between me and Sam.
I have one. I have 1068.
1068.
11, 17, 28.
So there's like 28. And then Luther will put in 4K for the pot, and you can use it as needed. So right now your max is like 69 something, and you bid 45. It seems like there are maybe two other competitors. One of them
I want to look
bids
intimidatingly
46.
over at them.
The auctioneer is like, now, let's keep the
Okay,
intimidation
okay.
down low.
I chill out.
You
I
can
chill
feel
out.
the lasers peering out of your eye.
She's actually looking at the third member who like got up and is like, "No, this is mine." Like the third
Oh my
member.
god.
They bid 46 and then 46.50.
All right, we'll do 48.
Are the other two people like pretty aggressively bidding against each other?
Yes, they seem to be bidding against each other as well as you. So when you bid 48, they bid 49 and then 5,100.
I think we let them bid one more
Yep.
round before we go back in. If they look like
Okay.
they're gonna bid. If not, then we'll raise. But I have a
One
feeling they're
person
gonna
bids 51.50 and the other person bows out.
Oh,
We'll come in
52.
52.
52, do it. Do
And
it.
52
okay.
seems to be enough to get it.
Okay.
The other guy who would bid 51.50, that seemed to be his max. And so you are able to, Adler, buy the Rod of Absorption for
All right. Thank you
5,200
so
gold.
much, Taraj. And I'll have to thank Luther as well. I'll have to give him his item.
How much money does Luther spend on this at
So
net?
take out what would you say? It was 52 minus 1068, which is Sam, and then minus the 1760 for me. 2372 out of Luther.
23.72. Minus
Which was,
23.72.
I think, what I bought him. I don't know what I bought him. I don't know how much
You
I
bought him
bought
something for
was like,
1,500, so they're pretty close,
Okay.
honestly.
yeah.
And of course, you guys have ways to make more money if you should
Yeah.
decide to do that. Um,
But they don't know
That's
that.
the end.
We're so trapped. We're so trapped for Cass. They were the no one knows.
That's the end of this auction. And so,
Okay. Thank God.
if you guys have other things that you want to do, that's fine. But the two things that come to mind based on follow-ups we had from during the auction are you may want to sell some stones at some point to make some extra money, and you are hoping there may be another animated shield on sale. Is that the next thing on your agenda, or you guys have other plans?
Should we sell some stones, boys?
I think we should
Like,
sell
we do that
some.
here?
I mean, why don't I? I'd like to maybe give up like 3 or 4 of them for cash for us.
I think that sounds good. I think 4 sounds okay.
I don't think
We
selling
don't-
more than 3 or 4 at a time will cause the suspicion, especially if the party is like 5 or 6. Then we go out, we go questing, we find some, but we don't want them, right?
Exactly. See, now you're thinking.
Exactly. And we've gone out. We've gone questing. People know that about us.
That's
Look
what
at
we're
us,
doing.
we're
questers.
questers.
Can we? Can we? Do we have to? Can we do that this auction or not? Just to recoup
This
some cash,
auction,
or?
You can only
Oh,
get
it's
a-
over. It's over.
they're over. You're gonna have to. You can, but if
Okay.
you're just trying to sell something, you can do it immediately. You just like look at your card. You find the next auction that's maybe like an hour away, an hour ahead, and you can go to that one and see if they will add the items.
Sure.
All right, let's do that then. Let's head over there, and I'll ante up 4 stone Renos.
All right, so you go to the next auction. This one seems to be run by an elderly man, as opposed to the sultry woman who ran the auction before. He looks at your stones. He has like a glass monocle. He like zooms in, and he's like, "Well, they seem authentic, but I've never been able to tell the difference." All right, sounds like a plan to me. You wanted to sell 4 of these at auction? I didn't think they'd come in so many. What do you want to start the minimum bid at? We usually for these we'll start them at like 1,600.
I give my thumbs up.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
All right, all right. You guys are welcome to attend the auction, or we can just send you your money after, whatever you want.
I like to watch.
Yeah, let's
Just
see
to
how
wait
much
and get our
our
money. Yeah.
Let's see how much they want our rocks. We can get our rocks off on these
Yeah.
people, you know. Thank you. I'll be here all week.
All right. So you guys have your rocks. That are up for sale, and the auctioneer seems to be selling them throughout the auction. And so he says, our first item is one that those who are faithful to the builder would find extremely valuable. A glowstone, or also known as a stone of faith, for 1,600 gold. And this first item goes up to 23, and then it starts slowing down, and it ends up being sold for 2,400 gold.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. Selling for stones for. Did you want other items in this auction just to see what they are randomly, or do you just want to sell your stuff?
I'm okay
I kinda
just
wanna,
selling.
yeah, I just want to kind of sell the stuff.
Makes sense to
We
me.
have no money right now.
You have no money. The second item is sold. It goes up slowly, 17, 18, and it's sold for 1850.
Clap and clap.
The second stone, it doesn't seem to have too much interest, and so it's sold for 1,700. The last stone,
Okay.
he says, is the last stone at the auction, and someone immediately bids 3,000 for it, and it ends up being sold for 3,300 actually. So seems like there was some interest. I don't know why they didn't bid before, but maybe they just were hoping there'd be something better at the auction. So collectively, you guys get 5, 7, 3, 8, 9, 150, 90, 150. And you guys can double check the math if you want to on that. 90, 150 divided by 6 ways. It's got to be like 1,500, but we'll do the math anyway. 1,525. So you guys
Okay.
$15.25.
each get 1,525.
Okay. And how much did we steal from Luther?
We stole 2,500 from Luther.
You
Okay,
sold
I'll give.
2372, and you bought
23.
an
Oh,
item worth 1,500 gold for him.
yeah. So 1,500. What's that? Sorry.
If
What
you
was
want to
his
make it
item?
right, maybe 872. It was the staff of the woodlands.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you want to
872.
make
You
it,
said.
yeah, that's what you could do. I'll add that to his inventory then, if you're just giving it back.
I'll give it back.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we'll barter. We'll talk about his stuff when he's here, if he wants it, or he can
Mhm.
have cash.
You can always resell the staff. Um, all right. Now, unless Chad, you wanted to search for the shield, um, I think we're done with the auction stuff for
Yeah,
the
I'm
day.
good.
Okay.
Yep.
Uh, then, um, if you were just planning on resting for the night, because this all happened like toward the evening, then we can transition the days, or if you guys wanted to prowl around the city, I don't know.
Mm,
I want to go. I'm ready to go to bed. So you guys call. You're good.
yeah.
You guys call.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Sleep, boys.
Then I can get the checks from everyone for your will and vision. So that would be 2 from Elise, 2 from Tarash, 2 from Adler, 1 from Luther, 1 from Chad, and 1 from Shepard.
Yes, one roll. Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, I passed mine.
Yeet. Oh, okay. I think you
I
passed.
believe I passed both of mine as well.
We're speed
Excellent.
running.
I always mess with this one up. It's either here or there. And Adler's at 99. I guess I should roll Luther's. He passes. Shad. Did you roll your check? Shepard, you rolled yours in the past.
Yes.
Chad, can you roll your?
Yep.
Great. Thank you. All right. Pass both. All right. So let's see. If I go to the calendar for a second, you guys are on day 77. At least you have an item that is going to be ready tomorrow. And what else? Is there something else going on? Adler, you had your bird or your device that will be ready today, the PAD.
Yeah.
And you also have bird armor that's been built.
Sick.
One thing that is, I think you want to do the Lost Stone after you attune to your bird with the will. So you got some waiting to do here. And in terms of the quests, you have finished 1, 2, 3, and you're prepping to do this fourth one, and I'm scared you guys by saying it was really difficult, so that's why you're getting a bunch of items. And so one thing you could do today is try to do some of the other quests, because you will have one more minor faction to attune to before you can do the final quest with the city leader. Or if there's another idea, you can explore that.
I was trying to find out how much the potions were again. I couldn't find that really. I was
Let me
looking on the through the
explore
chat.
them. Yeah, that's a good question. I think they're pretty cheap. So they're did I post this yesterday in the other chat, the other game? Yes, I did. All right. Healing potions cost. Oh, I
I'm
actually
looking
found
at
it.
the 4D4 one.
The 44 one costs 350 in Stormforge.
Oh.
I'll put the link to in the general chat. I put a link to where the potions are costing in the info dumps. If you want potions to be cheaper, you could potentially try to befriend some of the people who are crafting the potions, which would be the alchemists. But they are, of course, already fairly cheap compared to when you originally saw them being priced at Karthos.
No, yeah, it's just I just don't have money right now, which is my fault.
No, you
It's
do
not
not.
a problem with the system.
I mean, you did get everyone did just get, what was it, 1525?
1525. I gave my portion. I gave 870 whatever, or 872 to Tim. I still owe Jeff money, but that's gonna come to him later. I look over at Josh. It's coming to you later.
Sure, it comes around. There's no.
I mean, that rod is pretty good, especially for
Yeah, people can share for sure.
warlocks. Especially for warlocks, it's gonna be really good.
Hey, does anyone think Karthos is kind of ass compared to this new place?
Oh yeah, new place is awesome. We should play our we should see if they got Mythic Ribbon here.
Well, good thing you destroyed Karthos.
Whoa! I didn't destroy shit.
Yeah, we didn't do anything. We just had we were a victim of circumstance.
Yeah, you
We
were.
did our best. We come out we come out rich like kings. So we didn't do nothing, guys.
Would people
What were you
here
saying,
even know that? Would the people here even know that? Like, we're very far away.
No, they wouldn't. I was talking out of character.
Oh, I'm like,
Yeah.
holy crap, we're getting roasted. But that's
No,
hilarious.
you're not talking to anyone in town.
We're talking to each
No.
other.
We're talking to the voice in our head. We're like, yeah.
I'm down to do some quests, but I do go pick up my device and my armor.
Nice, nice. The
Mhm.
armor is designed for your Raven, and it fits on snugly.
How's
Um,
he like it? Does he look
for
dapper?
Bird, he looks dapper, but he's getting used to it. It's kind of like when you put things on animals; they're
Yeah.
like,
Well, it's a good thing he's
you
getting
know,
used to it now.
he's gonna get used to it. He's also gonna get more intelligent, so he'll be like, okay, this is actually useful. I don't want to get smashed. um, so that's his lot. And you pick up the item and all the batteries from the mechanic guy.
So I sit down with the mechanist before he
Mhm.
sends me off. I'm like, I realized I'm gonna have to probably make some on the fly repairs because I'm wearing this specifically when I'm being, in combat. So can I watch you like
Yeah, of
put some
course.
pieces together kind of stuff, and can
Yeah,
I
of
buy some
course.
extra gears?
Yeah, no, free of charge, man. You gave me
That's awesome.
the blueprint, and the equipment's not that much. Like there are these straps here. I kind of take them usually from the same place people put together their suspenders.
Okay.
And then there's this belt sort of thing. You wear it underneath your shirt, and then there really the only complicated part is the mechanism right here. It goes on the side. You can really move it anywhere if you feel like you're usually getting hit in the chest. You could put it on your back, or I usually put it the lower left hand side. The mechanism has this like little monitor thing where the battery plugs in, and that piece might be a little bit hard to fix because that's something that I make on your blueprint. It just says like monitor thing, but
Of
I can
course.
plug that in pretty easy. So if that breaks specifically, you may need to come to me. But if it disconnects, you can just plug it in like this, and this is how the battery connects. And the
Okay.
other complicated piece is like this little this syringe might poke you a little bit, but it needs to kind of be near the skin so that when you go unconscious, it can press inward. And this is where you install the potion. Seems like a fairly simple contraption. The only thing that would break so intensely that you need to come back to him is the thing that monitors your vitals. Um,
Okay.
Even the thing that like installs the potion, you may be able to fix that on your own or with like an expert from somewhere else.
Okay.
All right. Anything else I can help you with?
Um. No, that's good. Good for now. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Of course, of course. Uh, Pleasure doing business with you. I mean, hopefully I see you soon, but not too soon because hopefully those batteries
Yeah,
last you a while.
that'd be sick.
Don't want you getting hurt. All right, you head out from there, and was there something else going on? I forget.
We keep our nose to the ground for Christian's item. Then maybe looking at some quests.
Well, if you want to roll a perception check, you can see when that would be for sale, and maybe you can earn some money before you guys
Okay.
go.
Yeah. I'll perceive. It's like a 15.
Oh, roll with
No.
disadvantage. Sorry.
Okay. That's a 1.
Yeah, you couldn't find it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Disadvantage because it was just at auction, so it's less likely to be
Yeah.
another thing. You can look another day, or someone else can look if they want to take a turn, but that is up to you guys.
All right. Anyone else doing anything?
I think I'm chilling.
I'm good. Yeah.
All
All
right.
right.
Should we pick another group to help out?
Yeah, let's pick a
Well,
quest.
I think we have some options here. We're gonna say fuck the Divine Forgers. They pretty much should hate us.
Yeah, we're cooked with them, but whatever. Screw these guys.
But we are close on the Calm Heart Alliance or the Mystics.
So
So
the Calm Heart Alliance is the group with the quest that I said was going to be arena combat that was quite difficult. Though you can do that at any point. I think you at the very least want to wait a day because then you'll get your item at least, and Adler will get his bird 2 feats worth of upgrade. And so yeah, I think you have it scheduled for a week from like a couple days ago. But you can of course reschedule it if that's your goal. The other quests you can do at will because they're just like they're your non-capstone quests.
Gotcha. Well, I think then we might as well, if we're chilling, we should hang out. We should work with the Mystics, unless
Yeah.
maybe I have to zoom in. I don't think unless the Mystics like doing things for them makes the Calm Heart Alliance pissed off.
You can probably find some things that avoid pissing them off. Are you guys looking to grow as one big group, or do you want to each do a different quest for them?
It'd be cool to do a group. We gotta work as a team again before we
Yeah,
fight as a
yeah,
team.
yeah. That's true. That's true. So
Yes,
you
no.
you go up to the quest master May, I think is her name. I'm not gonna check. Um, and you give her your requirements: Stormweaver Mystic quest. All six of you, not in conflict with the Calm Heart Alliance. And she is basically says, there's this quest that requires a little bit more manpower because it is away from the city in the outlier mountain range of the continent. There is likely a kind of flower that is apparently used for some sort of mystic ritual by the Stormweaver mystics. There's some sort of ritual coming up with the Lake of Lightning and some sort of priest exchange. I don't know much about the cultural meanings of it, but they need this flower, a couple of them, and they're sending people out to look for them. I'll tell you, if you do this, you may even earn a little bit extra faction points with them. But it might take 3 to 4 days.
Oh, we'd be come back in time, right?
Mhm.
For a fight.
Yes, you would.
Okay,
3 to 4
that
days
sounds
round.
good to me. If it sounds good to you.
Yeah, I'm thinking let's do this quest.
It's gotta if it's a 3 to 4 day quest, it's gotta be a pretty big payout too.
Yeah, how much wiggle room do we have
Wiggle,
between
wiggle,
that
wiggle.
and our fight?
Let's look at the calendar. The
Yeah, let's go.
calendar has you guys are here on day 77 with the boat, and the plan for battle is on day 84. And so if it took you 3 or 4 days, you would be finished by around day 81.
And that gives us time to look for the auction for Christian as well.
Yeah. So you guys have
That is
2
wiggle
to
room.
3 extra days. Yeah.
All right, we should be able to fit this in then, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, let's go for it.
Yeah.
Excellent. Let me let you know where the quest giver is. And you are basically told to go. Sorry, I'm looking for something to where this quest is. You guys can go and all my images are gone. You guys can go and talk to the quest giver. They are in a temple on the mountain, Mount Renten, which is where the ritual will take place. This is the orange dot, the green dot. I'll delete. You go and you meet a priestess named Rin. She is standing in front of the temple, like directing things for the ceremony, and so she's basically the first person you talk to, and she matches the description. She has white hair, white irises, and an armor. Or no, wait, this is the wrong person. This is why I didn't want
She steps out from
images to
behind this
be
woman.
my images to be deleted. You. Okay, you're meeting a man priest. His name is Kenan. Uh, he looks like a paladin. He's in charge of setting things up. And he looks at you guys as he approach, and he says, "This is a little bit of a private area. We're setting things up here for the ceremony. Do you guys have business here?"
Yeah.
Can I help you?
We're on a quest. Told us to come here.
Uh, for the flower?
Yeah.
Yeah, flower.
Oh,
Sorry, we're not good at first
okay.
impressions.
No, that's understandable. I I'm honestly a little bit out of my depth here as well. Like I'm a member of the priests, but I'm not much of a builder worshiper, or sorry, I'm not much of a rim worshiper, and this ritual is all about honoring Mount Renten, whatever. Um,
Okay.
but let me show you what we're looking for. He calls over some guy, brings over a booklet, and he shows you a clover plant, and he's like, "This here's lightning clover. It grows pretty commonly over on the mountains nearby, especially on Mount Renten." He turns the page. This here is the four-leaf lightning clover. They are much rare. They grow usually in areas where lightning clovers are undisturbed for hundreds of years. Something about cutting or removing clovers makes the four-leaf clover much less likely, which is pretty difficult because we've been farming these things for these rituals that happen every decade or so, and we're kind of running low on our sources. So I need you guys to journey maybe a day north to right here where this green dot is. That's where our latest searches have ended. So I'm assuming beyond there, no one's been searching. So you guys got to explore the mountains looking for these lightning clovers. Um, I will just warn you that these clovers, the four-leaf lightning clovers, appear when they're undisturbed by humans. Beasts, on the other hand, actually kind of like the lightning clovers and will like guard them. And usually, when there's a four-leaf lightning clover, there's something there that's dangerous as well, standing guard. Um, so I would expect some sort of danger around some of the clovers you find. Ideally, you would find three, but the more the better. I'll give you 500 gold for each additional one you find. But if you don't find at least three, then I mean,
Is it specifically undisturbed by humans or just any sentient life?
yeah, elves, humans. It's mostly like if an elf is very commune with nature, I'm sure they could make it work. It's less about like the presence of humans and more about what we do, what dwarves do. We cut grass, we build things. That's destructive stuff that kills these lightning clovers, and when lightning clovers die a lot, four-leaf lightning clover doesn't appear. Um, is what the book says. I mean, I've been put on this job. I don't know what it works. Uh,
I like this guy. I like how not confident he is.
yeah, I mean, I'm a paladin, and these guys are. I like lightning, but I didn't realize I was what I was signing up for when I joined the Mount Renten.
For sure.
They really like the rim, and honestly, I'm just like the rim can't be that good compared to the person who actually built it. Like the builder is the way to go. But that's just me. All right, so 500 for each
Above
additional
three.
found. I do have an image for this guy. I don't know where I found this image. Somewhere on the
I want
internet.
my bird to get a nice good look at the picture.
Yeah, Bird sees the lightning clover. This is what this guy looks like. I'll put it in general chat because he has an image. But it was deleted.
Oh, this looks pretty cool.
My name is Kenan Pojic.
I like you, Kenan.
I like you too, Adler.
Well,
You didn't tell me your name.
Myself.
I know your name.
Whoa.
What the?
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Wait. Did you know me
In the
by
shop, I was
deed
in.
or by some fucked up mind reading thing?
No, before I was in this job, I worked in formation guards, and
Oh.
I was a part of the recent formation quest your friends did, where the formation master got fired for incompetence.
Oh, I just
He was
talked
like
to
a
another one of
matching
those
coach.
guys.
Yeah. So I mean, I knew that you guys were involved. I mean, you weren't personally involved, but I as a guard, I got to make sure I know what's going on.
Well, it's nice to meet you. I shake his hand if he shakes it.
Yeah, he shakes your hand. Yeah, he shakes your
Okay.
hand.
Oh, cool. He's being.
There's a little bit of a
generous.
spark.
Whoa, I can do that too, and I flicker my scales.
Ooh, that's cool.
Right?
Yeah. I like you,
Lightning
Adler.
guys. I do lightning finger guns at him.
Yeah, he finger guns back.
This guy's cool. I point him.
Adler, did you use your bird to scout the flowers?
Oh no, yeah, that's definitely what's gonna happen.
Yes. Good idea.
Mm. Well, I definitely think that this is a quest that I put together on purpose to be more complicated because it's 8:52. Because I'm gonna create a little bit of content.
For sure.
So if you guys have anything else you want to do in the city before you set off, we can do that, and then we can leave the session. You guys leaving the city for this quest.
I think it's a good stopping point.
Yeah, it's a good starting point for the night for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep, I got no
All
objection.
right.
Sail north for quest. Sounds like a plan. Thanks for playing, everybody. I'm glad we found some fun items,
Yep.
and we've
Yep.
got a quest coming up. Does next week work for everyone?
Yep.
Yeah.
Next week,
Yep.
15.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alrighty.
All right.
Awesome.
And
Thank
Tim
you
said
for
he's good, so we should be
Yeah,
all
it's a
good.
lot
Yay.
of fun. Good
This was a
session.
very-
A lot of progress.
Always love a good auction session, dude.
Yes.
I always love a good option.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Man,
I
there was
didn't
some
buy a hot
crazy
dog
items.
this time.
You
Yeah, if
fucking
you didn't,
failure.
who knows if you would have been able to afford everything.
To be fair, I had $0 after I bought that item. Literally, so I guess I couldn't even afford a hot dog.
You couldn't even afford a hot dog.
There gave us some good berries to help.
Oh my god. Some of the best items were just like rare and uncommon ones, like your boots and Luther's staff. But then the rod of absorption is definitely really good.
So, if I'm understanding that right, if you absorb a second level and then a third level after another, you could convert that to cast a fifth level.
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy.
So Adler's just going to be casting a lot of spells and hoping people cast spells on him.
Yeah.
And also it's like unlike counterspell, this auto works as long as you have space in it. So it's really good. Great item find.
Yeah.
Okay.
I always feel like my biggest things were going down, which is now solved, and then not
Going
having enough spells in combat. So
That's
this is
true.
perfect.
Warlocks.
My go-to thing is getting killed.
This is gonna make me feel a lot more useful and confident.
Hell yeah.
I gotta write this down. All right. I'm just gonna write this down